This is MC Light, and this is Inside CPS.
Welcome back to Inside CPS. I'm your host, Jessica Perez. In today's episode, we'll show you what CPS is doing to help keep students safe on their way both to and from school. We'll also explore a partnership that is helping students win the fight against intolerance, and introduce you to Heidi Peterson, a language arts teacher whose passion for technology is putting her students on the fast track to success. But first, meet Curtis Granderson of the New York Mets. The son of two CPS teachers, this Chicago native recently donated a state-of-the-art baseball field to the University of Illinois at Chicago and has generously shared its use with CPS athletes.
Building the stadium was an awesome opportunity to get a chance to get kids an opportunity to see things that they wouldn't otherwise, and first and foremost, a university setting. Getting a chance to get the CPS schools to come out there and play at least one game out there, plus their city championship out there. Softball players have got a chance to be out there. Fans I've met throughout the city of Chicago that come up to me and say, "Hey Curtis, I got a chance to play on your field." Those are some of the things I didn't expect to have, but have been glad that it has happened. That's been the most exciting side of it for having it. I come from a family of educators. My mom and dad both taught in CPS. My sister went to a CPS high school. I graduated high school in the south suburbs. High school is very important. No matter what aspect or element that you want to do in your life, education is always going to be key. So if you like music, you like sports, you like video games, you like nutrition, you got to learn about it, and it all starts in the classroom.
Armed with their Chromebooks in hand, 8th grade students at Columbus Elementary are taking their learning to the next level, thanks to the support that is shared by their innovative instructor.
I always want to figure out a way that I can better serve my students. I'm Heidi Peterson, and I have been teaching at Columbus Elementary for 9 years.
Work on your poems, they're due Tuesday.
I come from a long line of teachers, so I decided not to be a teacher. And I went to school and majored in theater. And I worked in theater for about 8 years, as well as working IT jobs. And a lot of my IT work started trending more towards teaching adults, and then I also did some teaching theater with middle school students, so the teaching sucked me back in.
Miss Peterson, she's a very nice teacher. She's very caring about her students.
When I got to Columbus, I think each room had about 2 desktop computers. It was always a struggle to make sure everybody got computer time. So I wrote a grant through Donors Choose to get 30 Chromebooks. I like technology. I like things that make either my job easier or give students feedback faster.
Miss Peterson is a teacher that I really like because she keeps us engaged while she's teaching.
Because of Miss Peterson, the students won't be intimidated by the technology going into high school and college. They already have the basic technology skills, so what they get to focus on is the content of the work.
Everything we're doing with technology is for a purpose. I'm not using it to replace me, a teacher. So they're just using the tools that they'll still be using in high school, that they'll still be using in college.
Share with each other and use the Google comments, okay?
Jadine Chou is the Chief Officer of Safety and Security for Chicago Public Schools. She was just honored with the Adult Ally Award from the MICFA Challenge for her dedication to Chicago's children, and recently spent some time with us to share what CPS is doing to help keep its students safe.
At CPS, we are committed to ensuring that students are safe, both in their classrooms and on their way to and from school.
When I see the safe patches working, it makes me feel safe.
They see us out here, they know we are here for them.
I feel safe. I feel like I'm safe while they're out here.
We understand that security is more than just enforcing the rules. It's about building relationships between students, staff, and trusted adults.
It makes me feel real good that somebody cares about the kids, because that's what they need, people that cares. You know, that's what these safe passages people are out here for.
The Safe Passage worker greet every student and parent that walk by their post.
They tell me to have a good day at school and always work hard and stuff.
It is these relationships that break down the barriers between children and adults, moving our security staff to treasure and care for our students as though they were part of their own families. This is especially true for our Safe Passage workers, who watch over thousands of CPS students as they travel to and from school.
We watch everything. We have to watch our surroundings.
The crime is high around here and in the community, and I think that we do need people out here like us.
Safe Passage currently serves 69,000 students in 133 schools, providing valuable peace of mind to CPS families.
They doing a good job. They be out here to make sure our kids be safe.
We get a lot of compliments from the parents, you know, saying that they're glad that we're out here.
It just make me feel calm when I leave, when I drop my kid off and I know she was walking to the field house.
Our Safe Passage workers live in the communities that they serve, which means that they understand the neighborhood dynamics and have a personal interest in keeping our children safe.
The Safe Passage program has really brought our community together.
We're here to protect our neighborhood.
During the hours of Safe Passage, violence is down, incidents are down.
There's been a large jump in our attendance, especially for our primary students.
Besides being an extra set of eyes and ears in the community, these dedicated men and women are a positive daily presence in the lives of our students. We are thankful for their commitment every day as they help to ensure that our children can focus on their studies rather than their safety.
When I'm out here with them, I feel safe that I can just come to school and get my education.
And now here's the very latest in CPS news. According to a recent ranking issued by U.S. News and World Report, CPS is home to 6 of the top 10 high schools in Illinois. The campuses claiming the top 4 spots on the list are Peyton, Jones, Whitney Young, and Northside Prep, followed by Lane Tech taking the 6th spot, and rounding out that list at number 10 is Lincoln Park. Congratulations! This spring, students at 22 CPS schools spent time learning valuable lessons about conservation and sustainability thanks to a traveling recyclarium from Sims Metal Management. This creative trailer provided students with a unique educational space and the opportunity to grow their ability to live a green lifestyle. And another big win for CPS comes from a student at Skinner West who sees the first place spot at the 3rd annual Chicago Invention Convention. Xander B. took top honors with his unique creation, the Less Mess S'more Stick, which is a device that helps to cleanly remove marshmallows from a roasting stick. And best of luck to the talented student chefs from Marshall High School who are bringing their culinary creations to Washington, D.C. as they represent Chicago Public Schools in the National Cooking Up Change competition in Washington, D.C. Through a partnership with the Illinois Holocaust Museum, CPS is working to create a culture of acceptance and appreciation for diversity among all of its students.
We are at the Illinois Holocaust Museum and Education Center in Skoki, Illinois. We are so thrilled to have such a close and incredible partnership with Chicago Public Schools that continues to grow and enrich and deepen every single year. This past academic year, we reached over 16,000 CPS students through our field trip program. Over 10,000 of those actually participated in our Opportunity Scholarship program, which subsidizes transportation and admission so that no student or school ever will be denied a visit.
This is when education first started for us. We started to go to the schools. We did outreach into the schools.
We were the first state in the entire country to mandate the study of the Holocaust. So we offer full day and evening workshops for educators on topics of the Holocaust. We have a teaching trunk program, literally steamer trunks, about 130, 150 pounds, full of resources for teachers. And the best part of the trunks is that we ship them via UPS completely free to the schools. We also have Student Leadership Day programs where we bring kids throughout the year in 5th up to 12th grade for a full day leadership program where they're not only developing leadership skills, but they're also having the opportunity to explore with our museum, work one-on-one with our Holocaust survivors.
It's very important for me that more people learn about our museum, about our history, about our experiences, which is my own too.
As we continue to develop and enrich that relationship with Chicago Public Schools, I think it's time we all get together and celebrate what that's meant so far and look toward the future.
Only through education can we eradicate hate and intolerance. Only through our collective strength can we teach the next generation to reject harmful stereotypes and prejudices. That is why our relationship with the Illinois Holocaust Museum is so important.
And that's a wrap for this episode of Inside CPS. Remember to send your story ideas and feedback to spotlight@cps.edu. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.